Of 2023.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take shitty refereeing, whatever. And welcome.
Hey, there we
Somehow
are.
the best they've looked in a long time.
Little all right, guys. Are you ready?
We need music. Hold on.
Are you ready?
I had it going.
Is it playing? Oh, it's just muted. Sorry.
Excuse me, please.
We can change the music to whatever.
Now recording.
I don't hear it. So.
I don't hear it either.
Give me a minute.
That's all right.
It's muted for me.
No, oh, is he muted? Is he just muted from me?
Deafened.
No, he's not muted. He's deafened. That makes it. He's probably just not playing. Give me a minute.
What is?
We can get Dorspira and the pan flute going.
Yeah.
Get a little recorder Titanic.
God, I wish we do those fall under like legal rights because it's garbage.
I don't know. I hope not.
All right,
A
so
lot of fun.
last we left off, you guys went to investigate the warehouse that you found out some information upon mingling at the bar in Port Damali. I think it was Team Sneak that initiated this operation. Do we have an operation name for this, or
Operation Team Sneak.
I think we were just Operation Get Shit.
Electric
Get shit.
Boogaloo.
Marlo climbed a tree, checked out some shit, started a fire, threw a pan, entangled a guy who rolled like 3 natural ones and a natural 20. It was ridiculous in that combat. Connell did his sneaky sneak downstairs. You got into the main room and then found a trap door that led you around like under kind of neath the stairs, like a Harry Potter room, like you said.
Hell yeah.
And you tried to get into a secure vault a couple times with no success. And that's when the fight broke out, right? And Brightbeard and Tushar joined or I think Brightbeard might have kicked it off, right? I think Marlo was about to, and then Brightbeard stole her thunder.
And she was real upset, which is how she started the fire.
Yeah. It all makes sense now. As his bodies were getting tossed outside and down the stairs, you pinned the female to the ground. You killed everybody else, and I believe you got you pretty much the information that you've gotten from her so far was like you asked her what was in the crates.
The drugs.
She told you the ones that had necklaces, which you can now see like in this room. There's, probably a half dozen to 6, 8 like pieces of art in some form, whether it's jewelry or a painting or just a real beautiful piece of like a centerpiece for a noble person's table. You can see 3 of them have necklaces like in cases on top, and all of them you do find the marking that she told you. You found out that really what this is she puts them with certain pieces of art, and when it goes to auction, certain people bid on certain arts, and that's how they're smuggling this shit into Port Damali. You asked her about the ship, and she told you she's just a middle person. She doesn't know anything about the ship. And I think Connell was like tip deep in her skin as Brightbeard tried to halt you for a second. So that's where we'll go ahead and pick up.
I have just the tip in her.
Yeah, just the tip. Like one drop of blood
I am
runs down her skin.
Trying to remember why I didn't want to kill her right now.
You were
Having a hard
and,
time.
we were talking about this before you got on. You were questioning whether we should turn her in for a reward.
Oh yes, to gain the favor of everyone, and then
Yes.
hopefully they'll help us get a ship, and we'll kind of close this whole thing out.
Yes.
And we can, because I called it Connell. What we can do is we can indict the Sky Rider and whatever the fuck those pirates' names were by being involved in all of this. We can get everyone hit by the Clovis Concord, get our reward, we don't have to talk about what's missing from here, and then we can go on our merry way to the the flying ship in the mountains.
I'll look at Brightbeard and I'll just push the knife in a little more. Just say, drop the keys.
Brings her arm up, drops him. They come.
Someone grab them.
I'll pick down. Tushar, go ahead.
I'll grab the keys.
Okay, Tushar gets the keys. Connell, in this moment, your investigation, like your passives, right? Scanning the room, while you're letting her know you mean business, and the guy behind you that you slayed, like as you say that to Tushar, he goes down to pick him up. You look over, you see his tattoo. Myriad tattoo.
Can I search her arm or neck or just anything
Start like pulling.
semi-exposed?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
That would be a 22.
Yeah, without fully undressing her, and she is still pinned under a dead guy with Brightbeard, like kind of pegging his back, keeping her held down. You don't see any tattoos on her. But
We have a problem.
And
They're myriad.
What?
And that's a problem. Why?
Marlo, you want to tell them?
I think you can explain it better than me.
I'll just kind of lift my sleeve up on my arm, and you'll see kind of the faint outline of a myriad tattoo, but it's definitely covered by
what'd you get?
the
Black
magic
dragon.
tattoo.
You got the black dragon.
The dagger.
You got the dagger.
Yep.
You guys are all at the level where you can see through minor minor magic. So
I guess I'm confused as to why this is a problem. Connell, are you loyal to them now?
More of the issue that they've seen us, seen me.
Right, well, okay, we turn her in, and they die.
People tend to talk if you turn them in.
her head perks up just a little bit, Connell. Like pulls it off the floor, looks at you. I thought you looked familiar.
I lean down, and I grab her by the head.
Okay.
Hey, well, lad, we have ways on the sea of preventing these things. And I just want to fucking hold out her tongue.
But if we cut off her tongue, what's the difference between doing that and just killing her?
We're more trustworthy for leaving her alive. To the authorities, and to Port Damali as a whole.
She'll still be able to write. She might not be able to talk, but she could write.
I'll
Assuming she's
turn to
literate.
everyone. I'm just gonna punch this chick out. Like I will knock her out so she's not awake for any of this conversation.
Pin down. You guys got. She's grappled 5 times over.
Yeah.
However you want to knock her out.
Just a square punch to the face.
Yeah.
All right.
You let her head, down and.
This is a group decision, I think. Tushar, Marlowe.
I'm there in spirit, don't worry.
You
And
have to do
remember,
it.
I did cut off someone's hands already, so you know my answer.
Mutilation.
I've said my piece in what I think, but protecting our own, I believe, is our number one priority.
So we just want to knock her out. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, we're talking about killing her.
Oh,
Or turning them over to the authorities. To gain the trust of the Clovis Concord. And hopefully gain their assistance.
We could make it look like an accident.
I just think...
Yeah.
I don't think anything here looks like an accident. Gesturing to the guy that was tossed out the window and is probably like discombobulated out on the fucking front lawn.
A pool
My
of
thought
blood
was if
surrounds
we
him.
had-
There's like blood all over the walls, all over the floor.
Not to mention my fingerprints on that cast iron skillet.
My thought is if we had a prisoner to corroborate what happened here, and maybe turn our own people in.
so in the meantime, Tushar just goes. Boom. I just rolled a 27 and 9 points of damage. So,
She was already knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knocked her
Damn,
out.
dude.
Was that with
advantage?
advantage? Was that with
Oh,
advantage?
that was the advantage, yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I think she had more hit points than that left. So,
She's out, Tushar. She's out.
yeah, like
We're gonna need to-
the
she's gonna
nose
cuss
is now
and
like
out.
the nose is off to the left, and like blood is just running out onto the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, she's fucking busted.
I don't mean to pry. I know I'm a late addition to this little soiree, but Marlowe, you knew of this.
I was aware, yes.
And Alton is aware.
Everyone is pretty much aware, other than I believe just you and Tushar. We kind of had some trouble back in, where was it, Oth?
All right. Well, I'm gonna assume
Somewhere.
the lack of information is an oversight then.
It just really hasn't been relevant till now. That's all.
Right. No, it's fine. It's fine. I understand, Colonel.
I do think we're better served not letting her live, but
Then
I'll
we
just
need
look
to have
over to
our-
Marlowe.
We need to have our story straight for the Clovis Concord. I still think they need to be made aware of this. There's no
Totally
other way
fine
we
with
can
that.
explain this.
Easy. Leave it up to me. You'll just see Connell start to pull out a vial, kind of swirl it around.
Hold on. Just 1 minute, lad. 1 minute. I'm on the wrong character sheet. Continue, because I'm not ready.
You probably see Marlowe just like struggling, conflict of interest or like internal conflict here because she didn't want to kill anyone here tonight. If you looked at her actions, it was more of a like try to be stealth, try to be hidden, but also cause chaos. But we've gone so far. I have a hard time justifying why we not just finish this.
I said we can make it look like we're the good guys. I mean, technically we are.
We are. There's no doubt about that.
There's no. You can only put so much lipstick on the pig, but
Just trust me. We can do it.
the honors, man.
Might be best if you guys turn around.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Plausible deniability and all.
I put my arm on his shoulder. I've done far worse.
I'm gonna go check out downstairs.
And I'll uncork the bottle, kind of swirl it around, and I want to pour a little bit of the spider poison that I have. Just enough. And I want to kind of put it on the teeth and kind of just move her jaw a little bit. Make it look like she crushed a capsule.
Roll me.
Not thinking that.
Hmm,
Deception?
I want to say like
It's a performance.
I was thinking
deception.
performance. Like if you can mimic that, right?
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
She's knocked out. Okay. What's the DC on that?
That's a really good question. I rolled for performance a natural 20 for a 26.
Okay. Yeah.
I need to find the poison. Hold on.
You ever
Assuming
like
it's similar to
you ever
the-
do something for like a minute or two and then come out of it and realize what you did and not remember that? I think with this is like instantly noticing that tattoo brings you back to your young days of doing dirty fucking shit. And it's just like a muscle memory of setting the scene up how you needed to. And then you come out of it and you can see like Marlo exit the building and immediately turn to the right because the guy is like fucking crushed and mangled to the left. Tushar.
I don't have a DC for the spider poison,
All right.
but typical poison is a 10 con save.
Okay. So it looks perfect, and you're like waiting for it to take an effect. And then you have to get a couple more drops in there before you feel like a tight, like a just like a slight shake. Like woken up in her sleep, and then you put your fingers on her wrist. Good.
I'll look up
Is it-
at oh god.
Is it done?
I'll look up. We were just questioning her and all of a sudden she bit on this capsule and poison.
Is it
I
done?
don't know. It's
Took her own life.
Gather the rest of the bodies and bring them to the tree.
Aye, lass.
Can I,
Left him up.
I'm not gonna be much use lifting anything. Tushar, do you have those keys?
Why I'm downstairs? What?
We're all
The sheriff
downstairs.
found the basement. He's like in the basement, tossing,
I feel
back-
this-
There's
Stairs.
bottles of wine down here.
Do you have the keys?
Oh, well, hold on.
We need some help moving shit.
Hey, okay, yeah, here you go.
Grab the keys.
Bringing
Those
the
stairs
dead
sound like they're
outside.
breaking as though it's coming up. You need to move some bodies.
Yes. lass.
Yes.
I'll grab like
I'll look
4
at-
of them.
all of them.
I'll
There
look
was
at
only
Nemo.
4, so I'm gonna go down
All
with
of them.
Connell.
All right,
I
so
trust
we got
Nemo.
we got Brightbeard or Nemo and Connell, and then Tushar is bringing the bodies out to Marlo. Okay, Nemo and Connell, as they're doing this, let's see you guys real quick.
We need to save her. I don't know what Marlo has planned, but we need to at least make it look like we were trying to question her and keep her alive.
I don't think Marlo intends on doing anything to the bodies.
Well, I intend on doing something to the bodies.
All right, Tushar, leave that one there.
Which one?
The female.
Oh,
He's like, you catch him as he's got a knee down, get ready to pick her up.
here's 3 sacks of potatoes right here. Marlo,
Yes.
I'm coming.
All right.
So he comes out there. Connell, Brightbeard, I'm guessing you are filtering.
Head into the
wanna-
room.
Yeah, I want to check out the door for the keys.
Okay. Okay. You look at it. Takes you a couple seconds, but you can eventually, match up the key, put it in. You gonna
One
turn it?
second, Connell. I'm gonna put my hand on Connell's back. How you feel, lad?
I feel perfectly fine. Actually, I look better than fine. Looks natural.
You know what? I pat him on the back, and then I touch myself, and I cast enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give myself Cat's Grace, so I have advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
Do we
All right.
even think of Connell and touch ourselves? I mean,
Connell, as you turn the key, you hear something drop in like the chute on the side of the door jam, like on inside. Ding! And this ringing shoots out in a 15-foot radius, which I think Brightbeard and Connell are the only ones. Both of you go ahead and
Could
make
just be us.
Constitution saving throw, please.
I almost gave you Bear's Endurance, which would have done.
It's okay. It's a 17.
I just rolled a 19. So.
19. Both of you for like one round, you are just like buckled over. You know, like that scene in the movie where you get hit with a flashbang and your vision's blurry and your ears are ringing, and you can see on the right hand where the door, like at the where the door jamb meets the floor, there's like a little open blown open part of the fucking wood, and it just exploded out. You both succeeded on that. Hold on. Fucking Bluetooth again. And there we are. Okay. So
You're trusting, Connell.
you open, the door opens in, and you can see three massive, by massive I mean like probably 2 foot by 2 foot, 6 foot high vaults, like little safes.
I mean, I want to do my best to get into them.
I will. Does these
Anything
tools
else in
count
this
as
room?
dex check?
They are.
Huh?
All right, I'm gonna drop concentration on myself, just because I want this to go quickly. I will cast enhance ability on Connell, and I will do Cat's Grace, which will give you advantage on dex checks, which should be a thieves' tool check.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
I have the special key too.
Okay.
All the help we can get.
Yep.
And if
You
we wait a
also-
second, I'll gladly cast
Kind
guidance.
of like you see these, lick your lips, pull out your thieves tool, like your infiltrator key, and that has like thieves tools that like a multi-tool kind of thing. Then just as you're about to touch it, you're like, wait, you pull the ring of keys back out. You start looking at it, put it in. Open it up. The first one is a book that has like a wizard's hat coming out of it as an illusion, but the book looks like one of those kids' 3D, hologramic books.
Yeah, the ones you scratch and they make noise.
Yeah. It's like you're what? How many levels wizard are you now?
My 3 or 2. I am 2.
Okay. You get. This is fucking dope, right? You don't know what it is. There's no like tag in it or anything, but it is like this grayish blue wizard's book with a wizard's hat, hologram hat.
I'll kind of just keep putting things away quickly. I kind of want to just get through this part, because I know we're about to have some trouble probably.
So you're gonna take it?
Yeah, I'm taking everything that's in these saves.
Okay. The next one, you open it up, and the door of the vault opens, and it is clockwork and esque. There's gears and gadgets to it, but it is a loot. And you like pick it up and you like spin it around, and your investigation finds buttons in it, and you like hit one of them, and the truss rod kicks out into what would be like a rapier blade. You hit that button and it goes back down, and you look at it, and it's got multiple buttons on it.
Give a little strum and onto the next one.
The next one is wait, hold on one second. It's on my phone. Sorry guys.
No, you're good.
Where are you? Okay, the next one has, you open it and it has 2 things in it. Hold on. You just left me. The first one that you see is on like a little piece of carved wood, and it's a tiny ring that looks like vines are just wrapped around it. And then next to it lies a very different piece. It is a pistol, but where the chamber is, that held rounds is like a small crystal ball, and it's like you look at it, you can see elemental energies just cascading in it, like one of those crystals that you would hold of the lights and get different colors. Both those 2 are in that.
Cool. I am going to take it all, just do a double check of the room, and if everything else is good,
there's other secured chests if you wanna pop in and take a look at them.
I would say while he's doing the safes, I'd be taking a look at the chests if they're locked or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah. They are locked. Everything's locked, and these ones don't have keys, but they're like a keyed padlock. You can.
Well, I'd probably just by McConnell.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. How many are there?
We'll say there's. You got the 3 big ones. Probably 3 or 4. Probably 4. 4 other ones. Roll me these tools.
I'll do. Yeah. Do you want me to just do all 4 at once, or
if you're taking the 4, it's one around. So I mean, you've been in.
Yeah,
here
I mean, I would take
probably
all
20
4.
seconds so far.
This is why we're here.
Yeah, I would definitely do all 4. Let's see. So it's Dex plus proficiency, right?
Yep.
Sick. First one is a natural 20 for a 30 total.
Like, not even thinking about it. You're on a roll. You're in the zone. Take it off. Move the claps. Push it up, and it is like a large leather covered box, like a smaller chest is in this box. That one is not locked. You open it up, and it has 2 superior potions of healing. You can tell they're healing right off the bat. You've drank a bunch of them, and it has 4 regular healing potions. It also has 2 other potions in that.
Okay. Again, I'll scoop these up. What I'll do is I'll probably leave them to Nemo and just keep going on to the next safe just to save time.
Roll a few stools.
Sorry, what did we find that first one? I'll collect.
4
2 superior,
hold on.
4 healing, regular healing potions, and 2 other undetermined potions.
4 regular healing and then 2.
Next one is a 28.
28.
Yep.
As soon as you hear the click, the room starts filling with this black smoke. This would be a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
The thing we did before we got here, did we have advantage on Constitution? I forget. We did something. Yeah. Nemo gave us something.
But... Oh, I did inspirational speech, I think.
How long does that last?
Let me check. Motivational speech. It lasts 1 hour total. I get 5 creatures to hear you, move the duration, 5 temporary hit points, advantage on wisdom saving throws, not charisma, not constitution.
All right, so it's a natural 1 for 2.
Okay. Brightbeard, what'd you get?
16.
16. You succeed, but as you're picking up the potion vials and putting it whatever you're doing with them, you hear the click, and Connell kind of snickers, and he opens, and he goes, and you are unconscious. Brightbeard,
I'll
the chest is open, and Connell is laying on the floor.
What's the chef? I'm gonna run over to Connell.
Yeah. He's
I'm
breathing.
gonna check his pulse. He's breathing.
He's breathing.
I'm
you
going
can see his
to...
chest rising and falling.
Greater do I?
Oh,
I'm going to.
Hold on. Am I asleep?
No. You're unconscious.
I was gonna say.
I'm going to
knock
cast.
You out, yes.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
I pull over the staff and I put it to his the top of it to his head and try to jolt him awake.
Yeah. And you do. You come to almost immediately.
I think I got the black lung.
As you're over top of him doing this, you see in the chest just open bin of pure residuum.
I am going to put that all into the bag of holding that I have.
600 gold worth of residuum.
I will put that in my notes.
Going on to the next one?
Yeah, I'm keeping
perhaps
going.
Perhaps you should check for traps on this next one.
Nah, I'm good.
Jesus.
All right, I'll check.
Make an investigation check. Actually, I'm gonna say that instead of making you roll your investigation so fucking high, it's trapped.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're looking down, you pry the lid just a little bit with your dagger, and you can see a mechanism underneath there, like a tension.
I'm
As soon as it's,
I'm gonna lean into Connell's ear and be like, next time we go out on an adventure like this, remind me to prepare my components for find traps spell.
The thing is, I get pretty excited when I see this shit, so
Yeah,
I don't
no,
really
I'm-
look for traps.
I'm gonna probably just always have that on from now on,
All right.
starting tomorrow.
Does the next safe have a trap too?
no. The next
All
safe
right.
looks fine.
Or yeah, can I open the next safe? I'll skip the
Yep.
one with the trap for right now.
In this one's, yeah, go ahead, roll the thieves' tools. At advantage. Guess this.
This one would be a 20.
Okay. Pop. It's a ruck just rolled up with silver, like lace around the outside.
Did you say a rug? Like
rug.
a carpet?
Mm-hmm.
Put that in the bag, lad.
Here's the thing, Nemo. This last one here is trapped. You've
identified the trigger mechanism, and it's how the lid opens. So if you
Yep. Maybe just stand back, Nemo, while I try and disarm it. Otherwise, just be ready.
Jeez, hold on. Don't forget you have an advantage because you still have Cat's Grace. Let me just look at my arsenal that I have prepared. Motherfucker. All right,
How are you
I will
gonna
stand
try
back
to-
and hold out my shield.
How are you gonna try to disarm this, Connell? It looks
I
like
want to.
a spring that is pushed in, and off the backside you can see it's connected to something. But it looks like if the lid gets too far up, that's when it would trigger.
Wait,
Gotcha.
back up a minute. I have an idea. I want to cast Gust on this lid to try to trigger the mechanism why we are as far back as we can be.
Oh, all
Malo
right.
gusto.
It's a cantrip. I
will say it's still locked.
It's a small
in
blast of
class.
air.
It's still.
All I'm trying to do is.
He hasn't unlocked it yet, so
No.
the good chance the lid will only get up to where it's currently locked.
That's okay. Okay, fair enough.
All right. I got
That's all yours, lad.
I got another idea. Let me. Can I pick the lock, and before I release it, cast Mage Hand on the mechanism that I can see to push it in, just to keep it pressed?
It's
Can't
like-
you just wait? Can't you just use Thieves' Tools with Mage Hand? You're a fucking rogue.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I already said it, so.
Well, it's fine.
It's way more fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's way
yeah,
more
I mean,
fun. I'm just realizing.
Mage Hand can pick up 5 to 10 pounds.
A
I feel like
rogue's Mage Hand can use Thieves' Tools.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and you're Arcane Trickster, so your Mage Hand's
yeah.
invisible too.
Yep.
Just
go
Yep,
do your-
use Thieves' Tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range.
Yep.
Cool.
So you pop the lock relatively easy, right? Lifts up, and get back a little bit, lift up the lid, and command your Mage Hand to hold down. That it will do that until you tell it not to.
Awesome.
There are 2 bags. One looks like a burlap bag. But in it is rods in a bundle, like a triangle. You can feel if you look in, it's dynamite. And then
Put
the
that in the
other
bag.
the other bag is detonator and detonator cord.
I'll
This
put
is-
that all
this
in
is
the
a
bag
lot.
of holding for now.
So you have
Well-
4, 3, 7, 10 sticks of dynamite.
I made a note.
We,
All right, lad.
yeah.
It-
So
yeah.
now that that's over,
Everything else probably has some value in here, but it's not interesting. It's
We're here for the useful things, not this the things that make us rich.
I agree for once.
If we live,
Probably go see.
we can definitely visit this place again.
Oh, I plan to.
All right, let's go grab the bitch and go see Our Lady and Man in Waiting.
I don't think you're supposed to call Marlo that.
No, the criminal. I'll just
Oh,
drag her by the foot. Like,
walk around
Careful,
the
she
corner.
might still be awake.
I don't think so.
You guys
Right.
walk up. You're gonna drag her out there now.
Yeah.
Okay. You see Connell and Nemo exit the front of the building. Touchard has got whatever Marlo is trying to do. I'm guessing with the
A lady?
bodies. Yeah.
Marlo is instructing Tushar to basically tie the bodies in a stack around a tree.
Okay, I
and-
can see where this is going. What, is this necessary?
Oh, we're getting rid of these bodies, absolutely. But I don't know if if you all want to stand here and just like push it real quick, this would be easier.
This wouldn't it be
Uh,
easier just to
we,
say
um,
self-defense?
Are we
Yes,
gonna?
we came here on a hunch, on a clue to there was criminal activity
What the
in connection
victims?
in connection to the death of one of their agents. Because this
Marlo,
weird
did-
group is connected to those pirates.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to the authorities with this.
No,
given the
no,
fact
no,
that you
no,
guys
no.
just
We just
you
wanted
guys
to
just
kill them all.
looted half the basement.
Yeah,
Well, what happened was we got here and it was all gone.
yeah, they
It's
already
not
made
us.
their clue. We started a fight.
Yes, but okay, all right.
We want to
Well,
know where the goods went, and
We still
Next thing you
need
know-
the favor of the Clovis Concord. Maybe. I don't actually think we do, so whatever you guys
There's
want.
still a
My
ton of drugs in
question
there.
Is do you want me to tie them up as if they're alive, or do you want me to like, I don't know, what do we do?
I think for once in our life we can be somewhat above board.
I
Just
think
leave
we
out
can
a few
just pile them.
details.
Didn't answer the question.
Tie them like
So-
they're alive.
I don't care.
I do want to look like that. Okay. Marla, what do you want me to do?
well, I'm very confused now because I was just going to get rid of them completely. If we are going to leave them here, then we might as well be respectful about them and put a sheet over them.
Sure,
I mean-
I think that's the right thing to do.
I'm all for burning them if you
Just
want, but
let me.
I was thinking more sending them to the Sirius Mountains.
My thing here.
Oh.
My thing here is that I want to be able to come back to Port Damali. And if we are seen as heroes in this endeavor, rather
Yeah,
than them
I guess-
finding proof
guess
that
my-
we were here
my-
and we deny it.
I guess my argument is it's easier to kind of, cover up one death than, 4 deaths. It's a little
I-
bit easier to manage. And then Marlo gestures at like the pool of blood on the outside of in the
problem is-
gardens.
How do we
Fucking
explain the
meth.
blood then without the body?
I mean, you're hurt, aren't you?
I think
Oh,
the right thing is to go to the authorities, tell them about the drug operation, and we incriminate those pirates who are bringing in those dirty drinks.
do you have message? Can we just send one while we wait?
Oh yeah, I have sending. I can do that.
Maybe tell Dorspira where we are. He's probably worried sick.
Hey, Dorsmira.
You hear some toots.
No,
and then,
you don't respond yet. You don't respond until I finish.
You have to- do you have how many
Oh.
spell slots do you have left? Well, Nemo, you
Oh
probably-
god, I don't know. I feel like enough, but hold on.
Yeah.
Sending is a 3rd level spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of those.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
one more of those actually, but I got one more 4th as well and 2 5th. But anyways, I'm only casting it once. I'm gonna say
He's gonna
Must be
cut
that.
you off on a magic. Fucking
no, he can hear me. He can still hear me. Dorspira, we need your help at the location I'm about to describe to you at the museum or storage place. Auction house. Get over
We
here
knew
now.
where we were going.
The question is, did I though?
Yeah,
Or
yes,
did I-
you totally did.
Did
We
I
discussed
fuck
it.
off to play the pan flute immediately? Because I can't remember. Because that was like a month and a half ago.
Pretty sure you
I
planned it
descri-
with us.
I would say you can. I mean, you could move at your own leisure if you want.
I mean,
you
I
know.
can just go get him too. We're not that far away.
Yeah, no.
Isn't it-
In terms of keeping this going, yes, I will. I will arrive. And I
You-
will just.
About 20
You-
minutes later, you hear.
Guys,
I think
All right.
shut. No. Jeez.
All right. Now that our entire party is here, minus Alton.
Oh
Do
no!
we send out word?
I thought we brought Alton. There's no way I can bring him.
All right. Do we send word to the Clovis Concord? Tell them where we are.
I-
Explain. Have them come here. We explain what happened.
Hey,
think we might as well.
Dorspira, hold on,
happened?
hold on 1 second. Dorspira, as you walk into this, like we're into this circle, this cul-de-sac, it's fucking murder all over the place. Like blood drippings from Tushar dragging, like carrying dead bodies out. There's
I
dead
mean,
bodies
did you expect
tied to
anything
it.
else?
It's
No, the only thing you really see is just a look of disappointment that I wasn't there.
All right, lad. I think maybe reaching out to that officer that we spoke to from the Clovis Concord
okay.
about
Fair.
their I'll tell them, give them a brief version of what happened, and maybe wait for him to come here. And
Okay.
I think we can all agree that I probably have the charisma to talk through this.
We're
Yeah, you or
concerned
me.
citizens
I too
that
have
there was a scream. We heard some
Yes, you do.
commotion. we
Dorspira. Yes, you
we
do.
checked it out and actually had to step in, and everyone was dead.
Exactly. We're all on the same page.
I'll be honest. Why don't we just, like Nemo said, be above board? We'll tell them we got some information that there might have been
A connection.
connection to their officer who died, and we came here looking for some answers for them. And next thing you know, they attacked
we're
us.
fighting. Right?
We just started the, a little, small,
We're the victims.
We're
Remember, we're the
We're the
self-defense.
victims.
heroes.
a small fire. Yeah, it's a small fire.
Right. I'm gonna send a message to, I cannot remember his name, but the person from the Clovis Concord that we talked to about the death of
Oh
that
God, I wrote this down.
secret agent man.
Gabin?
Abigail Annie Green Gables. It's gonna have to be a 4th level because that's all I got.
Glengarry Glengoy.
Sending,
What are
sending,
you're gonna just have him come meet you there? Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to do?
I will use a
Leland?
4th level spell slot to cast it. And just say,
Leland?
hey, we have information to the death of your officer, and we have successfully broken up a drug trading ring. Unfortunately, there was a fight, and they're all dead, but we have plenty of evidence for you.
Where are you? And please do not leave. Who is this?
Look, I think that I'm gonna have to use the 5th level spot. Fuck me. Okay, I'll do one more 5th level because I didn't give him all the information. Sorry, this is Captain Nemo Brightbeard of the Noctua. We are at the auction house, this location that I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do not leave.
Yep. Stay there. We'll be there.
I'm gonna pull out a pipe and just start smoking some old Toby and just I'm not like getting stoned. I'm just like,
I am going to try to pump up Nemo, I'm like, get your story straight right now, because we are about to give this guy his. We are about to offer up numerous amounts of dead bodies for a second time in a second
Numerous
night in a
amounts
row.
of drugs.
Yes, I
I'm gonna-
understand that, but you know,
I'm gonna keep it
everywhere
simple.
we go, death is kind of in our wake with these folks. So just, it's not a
That's-
great introduction.
That's what heroes do.
I would like to join Marlo into coaching everyone through the story, exactly how it went.
We got here,
Okay.
investigated, we were discovered, fight broke out.
And Marlo's just like, I still think my werewolf idea would have been really, really good.
And before the Clovis Concord get there, I just want to alter self into just a human.
Okay, one of you roll me a persuasion check with advantage to see how well you can get the stories from multiple people. To really find.
Oh my God.
That is a 30.
A 30.
19 on die.
A 30 from
Plus
the
11.
random
Alright.
human.
I thought I was rolling,
I
man.
got
Yeah.
a 17, but
No,
Sorry.
this is more of them to you. Nemo, I'm going to say you have advantage on any check when giving the details. Whether you want to deceive or persuade, you're going to have advantage. You guys know the story. You know where you can bend it and where you can't. So, probably about 45 minutes later,
They
show
all
up-
fell down the stairs.
And as they're like walking in and seeing this, also now you're starting to get like a straggler or two that like walks through the alley and like peeks their head in and
Hey, quit your rubbernecking.
runs away, and then happens a couple times. As you see, Leland, I think he was still a lieutenant for the district, and 5 other individuals dressed in Clovis Concord colors come. All right, talk me through it. How did
All right,
you?
lad.
How did you come across finding this? And he's gonna walk his way towards the main warehouse and expect you to kind of follow him.
So, we got word that your agent was connected with these, Sky, whatever, pirates, with the crew that he was infiltrating. We got word that they were smuggling goods in for a group of no-gooders, and that they were smuggling it in here to this auction house. Turns out, we had, my associates, and I'll nod to Marlo, but not Connell, but just like kind of nodded their way, infiltrate and try to see what they could suss out. Turns out they're smuggling in a great deal of drugs, which you can see, and I'll point out like drugs
this
in the
is
house.
as you enter the first
Yeah.
floor, and he looks around. He points.
I think they might have gotten word that they were found out because I think they made out with a lot of the goods. But we were discovered, unfortunately. And a fight broke out. We had one, and I'll point to the woman, we had one of their leaders captured, but she managed to slip herself some poison. Not one for talking.
He's gonna look out to one of the guys in the squad that's outside at the tree, and he's looking around. You can see him make eye contact. Well, looks like they got 2, boss. Looks at her, kneels down, peeks up the stairs, gives orders to the 2 more guards to start looking through what you say where the drugs are. And you see him go over, and you get beautiful jewelry. They take it off and start, dismantling it. And as he walks up the stairs and looks at the second floor, and like the wood's all cracked from the vines are sitting there, and and there's frost damage and lightning damage.
We tried to use peaceful means, I swear.
But these were not peaceful folk.
Oh, fuck no.
As you can see, and if we head back downstairs,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You know, he's gonna peek up to the third floor, not fully get in there, but just you see him inspect it again. You got this information, and even after our talk, you decide that you don't want to reach out to the guys. I thought we were on the same team. You know?
No, listen, Lieutenant, we are. We only meant to investigate. But things got out of hand. Now, if you come this way, I'll show you. And
Give me a
I'll...
deception check.
Sure.
Nemo.
Okay, well, let's see. That's
You have advantage. This is part of
a dirty 20.
All right, show me.
If you come down this way, and I'll go to the door that got partially blown open that Connell and I were breaking into. You see, they made it out of here in a hurry. And look in this box, and I'll wipe and try to find a residual gunpowder. And I'll bring it up to him.
The box that the TNT was in?
Is that TNT was in? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of their folks got out of here with some serious firepower, Lieutenant. And I'll show him. Smell this. It's gunpowder.
Oh, fuck.
If I were you, I'd be apprehending that ship right now.
So do you think the Skyliners are wrapped into this?
I do. I think they were the ones smuggling these goods out for them.
You hear one of the guys that was taking apart the things out front. He's like, "Hey, that's confirmation, boss. We got the sailboat on the bags. This is who we're looking for, motherfuckers." And everybody out front, you can see him just dismantling and bagging up all of this fucking...
I would have reached out sooner, but we were in a bit of a tussle. My concentration was elsewhere. But you were the first person I contacted the minute it was done. The only person, besides my two associates over here. I point to, Dorspear and Alton.
By the way, I've been sulking and dragging my warhammer on the ground this whole time.
He's
a bit
gonna...
disappointed he missed the fun.
He's back, baby.
Fully give this a solid half an hour walk, and you guys can go bit by bit and walk them through the whole scene. And then at the end of that dialogue, he says, "All right, come out here for a second." He gathers up all of you guys. His sergeant stays with him, but they have the rest of the guys dismantling the rest of the cases of food and gathering it, and they're bagging it and filling out some kind of parchment, bitching about all of the paperwork that comes with this job. He says, "I do not like superheroes going around. It's too much hope that eventually they leave, and we're left to criticism because we are not superheroes. However," and he goes to the two guys that the other guy marked out, and he lifts with his foot 2 spots, and you can see the myriad tattoo. "Any day you kill 2 of these fucking scum and remove them from my city is a good day in my fucking book. So as long as we can be on the same page." Don't make a habit. Let me know. Hell, maybe I'll even bring you in if you want to help eradicate this network of fucking scoundrels.
Well, Lieutenant, I can't speak for everyone here. And we do have pressing matters to move on to in the weeks to come.
Well, good then.
But
We'll have some law and order back in our city, maybe.
Will
I
we
meant
see
how-
some
I meant- I-
compensation?
Alden, not now, not now. Our matters are out of town, unfortunately.
Well,
And if I'm being perfectly honest without saying too much, Lieutenant, if I live, we may work together again.
on different terms, we could use your help. Don't go rogue in my city again, Noctua.
Affirmative. Now,
Just gonna
my
fucking
associate did mention.
eyeball each of you. He is dad looking, you guys.
I'm
do
gonna
have-
real quick. Tushar is half paying attention. He's looking at him, looking at himself. The blood that's on his scales, he's just turning into like frozen blood and just kind of patting himself off as it like falls to the
Scatters.
ground and ting 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 ting
Then
ting.
melts and then
And
blood
then
soaks
melts
in.
back into regular blood. And then he's gonna like look at him like side eye and say, "The way that I see it is, you had an informant, and just to save face, you had a private team raid this facility. They were hostile, and you had to take them out. There was no heroic deeds done today. It was purely your team doing their duty for the citizens of the city. We're just passing by."
I like this one. I really,
And-
really like this one.
As my
Come on to the
associate said,
festival.
normally people on your team get compensated, correct, for good work.
Yeah, with a weekly stipend from the.
That's what I'm saying.
Alden,
Alton.
well,
Eh,
pay my. If you can pay my associates whatever you can, that would be great. But for me, a favor would be preferable.
You know, there is a 1,000 gold bounty on the dope that is smuggled in to this city. First, as a shipment to size for the information that led to the eventual killing of this. I guess we could arrange that and maybe a favor as long as the Clovis Concord gets to say we are the ones that are eradicated.
By all means, take all of the credit. You seek none of it.
Right. And what's his favor
But we
you're looking
want
for?
we want the payments and
Alden,
candy.
Alden,
That would be nice.
I'm
You
looking
guys start
for a
walking
gentleman.
walking away from the scene, back towards the barracks.
I'm looking for a gentleman, and my pressing matters leave me unable to do it myself, so I'm trying to leave it in capable hands.
Yeah. Who's this gentleman you're looking for? Good or bad?
He's a pirate, dirty, mutiny-having pirate. Human. Goes by the name of James Mulligan.
James Mulligan.
If you catch word of him, or you get him into your custody, you do nothing until I hear from you. And he is mine.
Within reason. I can
Certainly.
do my best. All right.
Can I insight check this guy?
Yeah. Go for it.
18.
It's lucky it, your disguise being up. You can't tell if he sees through it or he sees through you. Like he has one of those massive, like he's a lieutenant in the fucking detective agency of the Clovis Concord. This guy reads fucking people. It's probably making you a little nervous, even though I think you've set your ways from the myriad. His view on it is scary. Scary. He'll lead you back to the precinct. You guys, he'll ask you nicely to write down your statements. And you spend like a couple more hours filling out paperwork and going through that whole fucking process. But at the end, they bring out a chest with 1,000 gold.
I want to make note. Tushar broke a couple pencils by trying to write with them.
Jeez, they weren't kidding about that paperwork.
Just not used to holding writing utensils.
I tried to show them how much I learned on my pan flute while I missed the fight.
Oh,
Dorspira's statement is just like a sad Dorspira drawing with his all
right.
on the ground.
We'll I'm gonna say, if everybody's with me, I'm gonna suggest we head back to the excuse me, the
Let's do that.
Cobalt
Take a
Soul?
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I just rolled a dirty 20 on a performance check, so I fucking
yeah.
nailed it. guys.
Party
Crushed
it
it.
up.
You play that
you
one
learned so
song from
much.
Kill Bill.
You guys want to head back to the Cobalt Soul, right? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? So
I think
let's
so.
go to
Right?
break, and then we'll pick up the Cobalt Soul after break. Is that cool? Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Cool. Andy, just I want a little.
What a little. All right, so welcome back. You guys, and now you fill out all of your paperwork. Stories are all straight. Some more elaborate than others. Tushar gets like pissed off after the third or fourth pencil he breaks, like pushing too hard on the page of parchment, and they're just like, "It's all right, big guy." Yeah. You guys make your way back to the Cobalt Soul, to the room that you have, that Alton has. And as you make your way back to the room and you enter, Bren is sitting there with Alton and Aaron. And they are, Bren is kind of like just soaking up the conversation as Alton and Aaron are locked in a talk of magic. Alton's giving some school on Graviturgy to Aaron as he's just completely soaking it up and, writing
Alton,
down.
are you busy?
Who's gonna do this?
Yes.
Well, cut off the lecture. We need some help identifying this shit.
Just give me one moment. I have to pull up my character sheet. Oh man, I have a lot of cool stuff.
These hard caramels are absolutely delicious, Alton. Oh my god, I can't get enough of them. You see Aaron's got,
Oh, I don't
You
think you healed him
see
enough.
Alton. You see Alton just quickly do like a couple of spells that he's never, that he feels like he's never used before. He's casting like Featherfall for no reason and like jumping up.
he's like, Brent, jump! And Brent jumps.
That's how high.
Woohoo! Yeah, right?
So, oh yes, I can cast this ritually. All right, it's gonna take me 11 minutes.
Same. I bet I could do it in 10:59 though.
Okay, go. Wait, what? What am I identifying?
These 2 potions.
These 2 potions?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The first potion is a potion of blink. And the second potion is let me see how. Telekinesis. It gives you telekinesis for, and I want to put like a parentheses on this one. It's 1 minute, and it will also block thoughts. I want this like a Magneto 1 minute potion.
I think Intellect Fortress does something like that. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Then I'll do that. I leave all the technical stuff up to you guys. I just answer questions.
I'll look it up later. Don't.
So those are the 2 potions.
In the wizard book.
The wizard book. Alton starts first.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah,
I love books.
Yeah. This book has lived many lives. It's like a fine wine. It is literally aged to perfection. Nothing about this book could make this book look more authentic. And I'm sad that Jeff's not here for this. But this book is a book of magic paper. Enough for more spells than one wizard can hold in one lives. And it also has many spells from wizards that have had this before already logged into it.
Does this mean I don't need to go shopping for paper?
Absolutely, Alton.
Nuts.
Oh my gosh! And he does like a hitch step, like
No more shopping episodes.
he casts Featherfall in the book and says, "This one's a hard one to put down."
Perhaps the rug now, and I'll pull out the giant rug.
Alton, that was terrible.
I can
I'll
do the
hand
rug.
I'll hand it to you, Connell.
I'll do the rug, loot, and rings, I guess. Pistol.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to do first?
We'll do the rug first.
I'll do the pistol.
The rug is a sentient animal soul. It's magic like a flying carpet, but it has its own motives, its own fears, and when you are like in the incantation and you're learning this information, the visual that you get is with this majestic horse, and it's caught in a ring of fire, and it like the fire's trapped, like colliding onto this horse, and it's trying to get out. It is a flying carpet.
What's size?
If spooked, it runs away 60 feet dash in the opposite direction from where it's being spooked.
Okay.
It will not get within 30 feet of fire, and it has vulnerability to fire. So if it is lit on fire, this is probably something that could possibly burn. But you can put 1,000 pounds on it, and yeah, that's that.
So at least a 5x7 size then.
Yeah.
Is it
That says
possible
12 that
to
says
break
1,200
free the
pounds.
horse spirit?
Is it what?
Is it possible to break free the horse spirit?
That would be something that you would have to really look into if you wanted to.
For the next thing I identify, I just want to be sitting on the carpet.
Whoa, guys. Their spirit wants to turn the stag carpet into a shag carpet. Got them all.
Welcome to episode 69, everyone.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
But is the assistant Aaron still there, or
Yeah.
whatever his name is?
No, Aaron is
Bren?
your
Bren.
wizard. Bren,
Oh, Irene.
Bren
sorry.
is the assistant that you guys have just like. He's got now like circles around his eyes. He's probably at a level.
Oh
of
shit! We forgot the drugs for Bren.
Oh God, Jesus!
Real quick, Charles, you're just gonna lean over and say, "Hey, don't eat too many of those caramel things. They have a little bit of a laxative effect, if you know what I'm saying." And why else does the old man keep him around? You know, he didn't like prunes.
It's true. I don't like many fruits.
All right.
I'm trying to find the screenshot that I took. All right, so what are you doing next? You
I
have
think we're gonna do the gun.
gun. All right, this is called the Dragon Bolt Blaster. It is a two-handed ranged weapon. If you're proficient in light or heavy crossbows, you're proficient with the Dragon Bolt Blaster. You see like the trigger part of it, now that you inspect it, is like the tip of a dragon's horn. It doesn't require physical ammunition, and it has normal range of 150 feet and a long range of 600 feet. On a hit, it takes 2d10 of the elemental damage that you roll. And if you take 10 or more lightning damage on a single attack or effect while holding this weapon, you have to roll d20. On a 1, the weapon breaks, but can be repaired with 100 gold pieces worth of material and 8 hours of work. On any other result, the next target hit by the weapon within the next minute takes an extra 1d10. So it kind of like charges it up. And I have that. That's Griffin's saddlebag, dude.
It looks fucking sick.
That's sick. Let's do the loot next.
Oh, the loot is a rogue's loot. It has like all of these compartments for hiding things or daggers or like just the size of like when you like hit a button, another compartment like kind of shoots out, and you look at the size of it and you're like, that's a pouch of coin that you could easily like grab and put into the loot. And it has the rapier effect, which comes out of the truss rod of the neck, and that functions as a rapier.
That's sick.
And it is +1 magic.
Nope. Did we miss anything? Oh, the 2 or just the 1 ring, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the ring.
Yeah, the ring with the vines.
Yep. Hold on. Let me pull this one up. As you like pull it out and start the incantation spell, you see out of the left, like the left peripheral, the window. Actually, you probably notice it through the bullet hole from Quinn first, and then it like comes up and sits on the window, and this is a ring of familiar. And you see just a white bird, indescript, just very plain, sitting out there. Now, if you think of Ash, like, and all of a sudden you look over and that bird looks just like Ash.
Oh, that's cool. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sick.
Can I see one of them for a second, please? I've never actually held a magic item before. You see Bren like.
What do you want to hold?
Yeah. Can I sit on the carpet?
Oh,
Can I?
Just don't startle it.
I'll move over. I'll let him sit on it with me.
He like goes over real quiet, like a toddler, tiptoes over and like goes to sit on the carpet, and the carpet shoots up in the middle, and the tassels on the front wrap up, and Brent grabs it, and it looks like he's literally riding a horse right now. It's like it gallops up and like just goes around the room, knocking papers over, until.
Someone's gonna have to. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be him. No one tell him.
Bren, maybe get off and
Yeah.
we'll try
Yeah,
a easier magic item.
Yeah. Okay. So cool. Wow. But stupid kid. What would you guys like to do?
I think if we're all in agreement, have we decided on our means of travel to the location?
Believe we were doing. Are we starting on the ship?
I think we decided that was not a necessity. We could
That's right.
easily teleport or travel via tree.
I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna teleport and then go via tree, right?
Something like
Does that
that.
sound right?
I believe we were undecided still. We mentioned starting our journey on the ship, knowing that we would have to come back for the equipment that is yet to be ready. I know that Nemo, you were going to help that individual with the armor.
Yes, I will have to do that tomorrow.
Yes. So if we want to come back, I guess what I offered is we start our journey and then, make a quick stop back. Just a few, like you and me, a few of us to pick up stuff, and then we teleport back after one day,
Say we rest tonight. I'll go to the docks and see if I can scrounge us up passage upriver.
Well, we know they just seized a ship.
I see we're still gonna need a crew. Yes.
Excuse me.
What was your name again?
It's Aaron. Erin. I fuck it up every time. Like, just tell me what it is, and we'll be good.
Say it with confidence, man.
Irene is what I
Irene.
All right, Irene.
With the entrances on the riverside, they're locked. They're I mean, you'd have to fight your way through them.
Fuck, you could have told us this days ago.
I think he was dying then.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
Kind of just chuckle.
I briefed Dalton on this while you guys were off doing what you were doing. The only one that is free as far as 7 days ago is at the top of the mountain. That I found. I don't know what this is. It's like they're machines, but they have flesh.
Say that again.
They're like machines. They when I got the rustolium. When I got that, I was being chased by several of them, and I was on the riverside of the mountain. The ones that were chasing me, they were mechanical, but I could cut them.
How many legs?
So, in a desperate measure, I rushed teleportation, and that brought me to the top of the mountain, not far from the oldest entrance into the Dwarven mines.
Can you teleport back there?
Me, yes. I should be able to, yeah.
That would be a heck of a lot quicker than the ship.
Fuck me.
And then, Marlo, you could take us back for our equipment.
Yeah.
But question: how did you know it was like a metal man? If it's got like skin on the top, did you like hit it with something?
You just assume. Oh my fucking god, Tushar, you can't let it go, can you? Just because I'm a little bit smarter than you, the fact that I picked up a weapon once and cut someone, I fucking tried to cut it.
You want to be left alone?
It had
I
me
didn't tell you.
pinned down. I pulled my sword. I'm telling you, it's biomechanical.
That's a big word.
It's yeah, probably even larger for someone like you.
All right, knife here. Okay, I get it. All right, it's the metal man.
I don't know if it is, but just be careful if you're going there.
Weird. Have you guys ever seen a metal man before? It's just kind of. Sorry, he's my buddy. Anyone?
I mean, it's not completely crazy. Yeah, it's not completely crazy. Like before, I thought we had 2 moons, but turns out one of them,
Wants to take over the planet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
take over?
Do you think we're doing drugs now?
I don't know if they necessarily want to take over. They've corrupted the people, they've enslaved some of the things, but they're digging for something.
I think we know what they're digging for, right, lads?
Not a clue, but that's okay.
yeah, I don't believe I do.
They must be digging for the same thing we're about to be digging for.
The ship?
Right? There might be something else on there besides just a ship.
Treasure?
A weapon, perhaps.
Power. Has to be power.
More drugs.
No. Okay.
Dorspira, you've changed, man. You've changed.
How wide are Dorspira's eyes right now?
Make a perception check. Or actually, probably be investigation.
I'm stone cold sober. I'm just vibing right now.
17.
Yeah.
Well,
Size are good. So,
now that we got our way, why don't we take a rest? And help in the morning with the stuff, I guess. And
Yeah, we need to make sure that we have all our equipment ready before we actually commit to going.
I mean, if
Of
we're
course.
teleporting right there, it shouldn't be an issue. Just waiting till
I
it's
mean,
done.
I don't know if it's. I'm not as experienced.
No. You said you could do it.
Oh yeah. Sure, I can do it.
That's the confidence.
Before we get too far, Bren,
Yeah. Hey, boss. What's going on?
have you found anything new about all of those things I asked you for that I don't really specifically recall at this moment?
I found out a lot about a little.
Okay, hit me.
About what?
About the little.
Hold on. Let me go get my notebook. Yeah, fuck. Where's my notebook? No, he wouldn't say fuck. I forget what you guys asked him.
Good help. It's hard to come by. It's such a pity.
I don't have any. What'd you ask for?
I don't
Yes,
recall what
about a
Jeff.
lot.
I think
Yeah.
it's in Jeff's notes.
I don't. I actually did it right. I thought I wrote something.
Alton,
down.
why don't we get some rest first before bothering Bren? He can maybe get a little more about a lot that way.
A little.
I mean, we're bringing the boy with us, right? He's part of the team.
Yes,
that's-
I need. I will.
something.
I mean,
Wait!
I no longer.
Wait.
Don't get
And his
inflated with
head
ego.
like pokes on the door. He's like, "I get to come."
I mean, why wouldn't we?
Depends.
Observation
dagger?
status only.
I don't really need anyone carrying my magical paper anymore.
I know, but he'd make a good assistant, meat shield, many things.
He would make a good meat shield, Volton.
As long as
He'd
he
make
wears
a
this
horrible
red
meat
shirt.
shield. A horrible meat shield. He is frail and small and barely
Well, a
over the
distraction at the least.
All right, so in the morning we plan.
Sounds good.
I could get on board with that.
All
I
right.
don't know who I am anymore.
Bren, maybe get a little sleep.
You can't go full Alton, Terry. You know better than that.
You never go full Alton.
Uh,
Bren,
right.
do you cook for this place in the morning, Bren?
No. I'm actually a really bad cook.
Is there a chef for this place, or do we just go get? I forget.
What do you want, lad? I'll make you whatever you like.
I want
would
the-
you like a toffee?
No, just no. I want those cake things that got the pockets in them for like the syrup or whatever. What are they called?
Oh, pan flaps.
The what?
Pan flaps.
Sure.
Sure. All right. Brent, show me where the kitchen is.
Awesome. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, Nemo. Am I really gonna go?
Play your cards right, lad. Who knows?
Do I hear that?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll just kind of lean over Nemo, go, Bryn, you got the dagger?
How long can you hold your breath, lad? Could always put him in the bag.
Is he taller
Not
than Marlowe?
Yeah, a bit.
We stand
Be a
back to
difference
back
from
real
Marlo.
quick. We stand back.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Brent. I forgot to start counting. Could you do it again?
Alton, you gonna put up your secret door tonight, or are we just?
I think we're
checking
just
it?
crashing here.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a frat room.
I'm gonna take a
So-
floor spot somewhere.
You do we want to call like an early sesh and
I think that'd be smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably till we have Jeff, because I think the next thing's pretty much just heading out, right? Unless we want to.
I mean,
The only thing, my only plan is, and we could do it tonight just to get it out of the way, is in the morning I'm gonna go try to find us a ship.
yeah, an actual ship.
Yeah,
But I
I
don't
mean-
need to. No, I don't need to if he's teleporting us.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And then
you
just
guys,
check
Alton
in with the
talked
guy.
about teleporting you up there too.
Yeah,
A couple sessions ago. So
I got a
Yeah.
stupid idea we could do.
Nice.
Let's
Love
do
Marlo's
it.
stupid ideas.
You guys want to fight an earth elemental?
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And test Bren out?
Yes.
We're
Yes.
gonna make his character. first.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Marlo's been thinking about. She has this ring of Earth Elemental command. She'll explain this. While we're getting crazy here, I feel
We
like I
gotta
gotta get
find
it
one,
all out
right?
tonight. Well, guess what? I can kind of summon one, and I really all I need to do is
Oh.
defeat it. And I know if I can't control it, it kind of turns on me. So, technically, if I defeat something that turned on me, I could gain its powers for this ring.
Like it.
I'm-
What do you think?
Yes.
Say
if
no
I could
more.
just-
I'm in.
Yeah, all we would have to do is fight the rock. How hard could it be? Right, Brendan? You can get a few stabs in there.
Alright, hold on a second. Now you're.
Ren, show us your
fucking-
stabbing hand.
Let's just make sure we have the teleportation circle ready. So like when Brent
This is more of a tomorrow thing, anyways, and I'd want
No,
to do it like away
I'm
from
gonna say tomorrow,
town.
when Brent dies, we're gonna want to make a quick escape. We're gonna want to get out of here.
I can't tell.
You're not gonna die.
Are you wanting me to set up a battle map right now, or are you saving this for another time?
Oh, for
I'm
another
s-
next session.
Another
Okay.
time.
Okay, because I got distracted and I was already getting ready to set up. But
I want to give Brent stabbing lessons.
yeah, he's not a quick study. He's a book nerd.
Oh boy.
Like- Yeah.
That's so common.
What?
What?
Wizard says what?
I'm a blade singer.
Oh, where'd you learn that? A book?
So anything else for tonight? All right.
I think I'm good.
Long rest.
What? Terry,
We
can
we
you have
are yeah.
all 3 of your attunement slots full? Does Marlo have all 3 of her attunement slots full?
I was gonna say, do we want to divvy out the loot we got while we got time?
That's a good idea. I mean, that's a good idea. I don't know if anything's too useful for me.
No. Yeah.
But I do have a slot open because I have that stupid ring of warmth that I don't really need.
I'm going to give Marlo the periaptive wound closure because it's kind of lost its purpose to me, but
Makes
I would
sense.
like little buddy Marlo to always be able to get up.
I think that's wise.
Are all of the items we found, are they attunement?
The rug is attunement. It does require like an attunement to someone. Yes, because it is a sentient being. The loot is not, but the loot also does have other performance bonuses and stuff that I'll get to. What else was there?
There was that
Gun.
ring, the gun and the ring.
Yes. Yeah. The gun is not. The ring is.
Ooh.
Gun.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me look at the ring. Because part of me is
As much as I would love to like advocate for a gun, my dex is garbage. So
I mean, it would be useful because I don't have any range other than spells, but
I cannot
Cool.
wield it.
I mean,
I
that'd be
could, but I'm
cool.
just I don't. My dex is garbage.
The ring is not. It doesn't say anything about attunement.
okay. Damn.
Here's my question. So the ring is just a familiar ring. You have a familiar.
Basically, it is a
right.
version of a bird.
I have a argument for why that would be useful for me. I can't sneak anywhere.
I'm all for whoever wants it.
I am literally the most garbage person at infiltration. Except for maybe Dorspira, but he's probably still got a one-up on me. You probably still have a one-up on me on that.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I have some weird thing where I cancel out my negative.
Your disadvantage. Exactly. I can't do that at all. That's my only argument. It's not that I really care about it. I don't really need it, but if we're making use of useful things.
Fine.
Like I said, the gun's no use to me whatsoever.
I know the loot and the gun are most useful to me, but I don't necessarily want to take both. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, Tushar, do you have much range besides a few spells?
Um,
Because you can. No, you probably can't. You can use a crossbow, right?
actually, I can. I can do martial and simple weapons, but I have
Yeah, because you're a fighter.
right. But I have some. I just don't use them, and I have so much mobility that
Yeah, that's true.
it really doesn't matter.
Our spirit needs a gun.
I am a very ranged, whatever the fuck amalgamation I am.
Yeah.
anyways.
Well,
I have-
what is your dex?
Oh, it's 0. This would be stupid for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a high dex, but
All right. Well, what's Alton's dex? Because Alton wielding a gun was.
That'd be
Oh,
fucking
God.
hilarious.
So
shooting
the
grav
pirate in me
bullets.
is like it's super cool, but again, my dex is -1, so it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
So, Connell, I think
again,
that makes you to
it's
have it.
useful for me, but I don't really want to take both. I mean, I could just hold on to them unless we change our mind. They're not attunement,
Well,
so
Here's my argument on the loot side of thing. I know it's a roguish thing, but we got a bard, and he can
Guys, I think-
technically
True.
use a rapier if he wanted to because it's strength.
Guys,
Actually-
we can be a one-man band.
the
Can I play our marching music into the fight?
Yes. Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
Vera plays
Actually-
concertina.
That if the loot isn't attunement, that might be better just because I free up an attunement slot then.
What do I have for attunement?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, I'd have the Cloak of Elvenkind, which fuck that. I don't really care about that.
What's that
I
do?
think that's
Isn't
the
that
one
what cancels your? That's
yeah.
what cancels your stealth.
Yeah, I know, but like I ain't gonna be stealthy in this last arc. What are we gonna do? Infiltrate the fucking moon quietly?
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's something I would not be
Daddy.
interested in either. Cause
Nope.
why?
You guys are going to be casting thaumaturgy through the 12,000 watt PA system. Playing some AC/DC. Because that seems to be dry.
Guardians of the Galaxy, let's go.
I'm just thinking of Stranger Things with Metallica.
Oh, I was thinking the Hall of the Mountain King. If anyone knows their classical music, it's that like late little fairy music, you know? It's just, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to, if no one objects, take that ring. It just makes me be able to cast Find Familiar, basically, right?
Mhm.
Do it.
Well, a
Yeah,
bird,
I'm good with it.
like, actually, for you, it could be a parrot appears on your
Fuck
shoulder.
me sideways. Get a parrot. That's, but it's a bird.
It's an all-white parrot. It's a cockatoo.
Oh, this is a red. This is Iago from Aladdin.
The Aladdin
Ooh,
reference is
actually,
nice.
no. I want like a blue macaw.
Yeah.
Go Rio.
Yeah. Exactly how it
Okay.
looks. So, all right then. We will pick up here in 2 weeks as you guys prepare for the next leg of your journey. This weekend we have session 1 of Arcanus. Woo woo!
So nervous.
And
Working on that.
I'm super pumped for that. I personally used to be a guy that was like, fuck lower levels, it's stupid. Now I love them. So
Level
I can't
2,
wait.
baby. Level
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Anyways, make sure you tune in. Check out my guy Trey. He's gonna be slinging some arrows maybe soon. And then we have Center Shadows the following Tuesday.
Hey,
Sorry, I
That's it.
actually turned off my camera, but I forgot if we're running anything next week, so I wasn't sure how else to know.
Oh.
I
You know, if you hit that notification bell and subscribe and like or follow any of our pages, you'll find out when we're on next.
God damn,
Got 'em.
you just got money.
Correct. All because I misclicked.
Fucking